Tsim Sha Tsui is a vibrant district in Hong Kong, which is home to several notable museums including the Hong Kong Museum of Art, Hong Kong Science Museum, Hong Kong Space Museum, and the Hong Kong Museum of History. The Space Museum and Museum of Art is located in Tsim Sha Tsui at 10 Salisbury Road, while the Science Museum and the Museum of History is located in East Tsim Sha Tsui. Admission to the Hong Kong Museum of Art and the Hong Kong Museum of History is free for most visitors, and both the Hong Kong Space Museum and Hong Kong Science Museum are free of charge to visit on Wednesdays. In fact, all 4 museums are free of charge to visit on Wednesdays. In this vlog, I'll be making a comprehensive guide on the 4 museums in Tsim Sha Tsui, starting with the 2 in East Tsim Sha Tsui and working my way over to the 2 on 10 Salisbury Road. Tsim Sha Tsui is a shopping and dining hotspot in Kowloon. It's also home to a number of museums. Come visit the Hong Kong Museum of History and Hong Kong Science Museum in East Tsim Sha Tsui for an eye-opening experience, as well as the Hong Kong Space Museum and the Hong Kong Museum of Art on 10 Salisbury Road, directly next to the Hong Kong Cultural Center. This is an itinerary you might want to consider in the Tsim Sha Tsui district for the best experience. Start at the Hong Kong Museum of History, used to offer a telescopic view of Hong Kong's development over the years. It used to have a can't-miss exhibit, the Hong Kong Story, a permanent exhibition that boosts life-size exhibitions such as lion dance and tram cars. It now has exhibitions on China national security. Then visit the Hong Kong Science Museum, just adjacent to the Museum of History, where it will take you on a delightful journey into the development of science through interactive exhibits. Eat at Granville Road, cross Chatham Road to explore streets near Granville Road, a hotspot for bargain shoppers. There are numerous local eateries located here. Granville Road is one of the most famous shopping streets in Tsim Sha Tsui, known for its mix of trendy fashion boutiques, outlet stores, beauty shops, and unique local brands. It's a must-visit for fashion lovers and bargain hunters looking for stylish clothes at an affordable price. Granville Road has been a commercial hub for decades, originally filled with small shops and local businesses. In the 1980s and 1990s, it became a go-to destination for affordable fashion, including factory outlets selling international brands at affordable prices. Today, it still blends boutique stores, beauty shops, and trendy streetwear, attracting young shoppers and tourists. Visit the Hong Kong Heritage Discovery Center in Kowloon Park, housed inside a beautifully preserved former British barrack building featuring unearthed Hong Kong relics. The building originally housed the Whitfield Barracks, built in the 1890s for the British Army. In 2005, the site was transformed into the Heritage Discovery Center to promote Hong Kong's rich history and architectural heritage. Visit the Hong Kong Museum of Art, a leading visual art museum in Asia located at the waterfront promenade. Then visit the Hong Kong Space Museum and its dome-shaped planetarium, a landmark on the Hong Kong skyline. Watch out for the films on show at its Omnimax Theater. Walk along the Avenue of Stars on the waterfront promenade to enjoy panoramic views of the Victoria Harbour and Hong Kong skyline. In the evening, enjoy the spectacular Symphony of Lights, a nightly multimedia laser show that involves more than 40 buildings. Finish the day at Canton Road. This is the perfect place to browse for designer wear and enjoy high-end dining. The road was named after the city of Canton, now Guangzhou, reflecting Hong Kong's historical ties to mainland China. In the past, Canton Road was an important commercial and transportation route in Kowloon, and over the years, it has become synonymous with high-end fashion and luxury retail, attracting shoppers from around the world. Nathan Road is one of the most famous shopping streets in Hong Kong, running through Kowloon from Tsim Sha Tsui to Sham Shui Po. Known as the Golden Mile, it's a bustling thoroughfare lined with shops, hotels, restaurants, and neon signs, making it a must-visit for tourists and shoppers. The street was named after Sir Matthew Nathan, a former governor of Hong Kong from 1904 to 1907, and the road was completed in 1861 as one of the first major streets in Kowloon. In its early years, Nathan Road was lined with colonial-style buildings and villas before transforming into a commercial hub. In the 20th century, Nathan Road became iconic for its bright neon signs, though many have been replaced with LED lights in recent years. Tsim Sha Tsui in Hong Kong is home to several notable museums that offer a rich cultural experience. These include the Hong Kong Museum of History, Hong Kong Science Museum, Hong Kong Space Museum, and Hong Kong Museum of Art. Use my link to help plan your trip to the museums in Tsim Sha Tsui using TripAdvisor. The Hong Kong Museum of History is a must-visit for anyone interested in the rich and complex history of Hong Kong. Located in Tsim Sha Tsui, the museum covers everything from prehistoric times to modern-day Hong Kong, with a specific focus on its colonial era and return to China. Visiting the Hong Kong Museum of History is a fantastic way to understand the city's unique past and cultural evolution. The museum used to house exhibits that covered over 400 years of its history, from prehistoric times to modern-day Hong Kong. It explored key events like British colonization, the Opium Wars, Japanese occupation, and the 1997 handover to China. Rather than just displaying artifacts, the museum brought to life history with life-size reconstructions, interactive displays, and multimedia presentations. You could walk through a replica of an old Hong Kong street, a traditional fishing village, and even experience what life was like during different historical periods. The museum highlights Hong Kong's blend of Eastern and Western influences, showcasing local traditions, festivals, and the daily lives of the people living there. It's a great place to understand what makes the city so distinctive. Many sections are free, making it one of the best budget-friendly attractions in Hong Kong. The entire museum is completely free of charge to visit on Wednesdays. The exhibit, The Hong Kong Story, has now been revamped, and people have now instead been lining up for a splashy new permanent gallery in the museum that tells a different, more ominous story about the city. As Hong Kong is constantly at risk of being subverted by hostile foreign forces, the exhibit features displays about spies being everywhere and footage about anti-government street protests in the city. The exhibit points to a new aspect of Hong Kong government's crackdown on the city after anti-government protests in 2019. The National Security exhibit opens with a short video highlighting the unfair treaties of the 19th century that forced China to cede Hong Kong to the British, as well as the Japanese occupation of the city. The exhibit displays the battered shields, helmets, and boots that were used during the police riots. It listed the casualties and damage inflicted by the protesters, with 629 police officers injured and more than 5,000 Molotov cocktails thrown. In the government's telling, protests were not organic expressions of residents' democratic aspirations, as the city's opposition activists have said, but an ongoing plot to destabilize China by opposition forces. Whether you're a history buff, a casual visitor, or traveling with kids, the museum offers something for everyone. The exhibits are designed to be engaging and educational, making it an excellent place for families as well. The Hong Kong Science Museum is a popular science museum located in Tsim Sha Tsui. It features a wide range of interactive exhibits covering various fields of science, including physics, biology, astronomy, and technology. The museum is especially known for its hand-on exhibits, making it a great place for children and adults to explore and learn about scientific concepts in an engaging way. The Hong Kong Science Museum was opened April of 1991, covering an area of 12,000 square meters. The four-storied museum is home to exhibitions, a lecture hall, laboratories, classrooms, gift shops, bookstores, and more. The museum hopes to promote the sciences to students and society alike through exhibitions, workshops, and special programs. The museum has Cathay Pacific's first DC-3 airliner suspended from the ceiling. The most popular exhibition item for children is the computer area, a real bus stationary car in which visitors can attempt to drive in driving simulation while avoiding accidents, speeding, and excessive fuel usage, and a small life-sized stationary aircraft with a video of a flight around Hong Kong playing inside the cockpit. The permanent exhibition hall is home to more than 500 exhibitions, 70% of which are interactive exhibitions. Unlike traditional museums, the Science Museum wants its visitors to learn through interaction and hands-on experiences. Controlling and interacting with exhibits allows visitors to explore scientific principles in unique ways while also having fun. The most prominent exhibition is the 22-meter-high Twin Tower Energy Machine, which is the largest of its kind in the world. A total of 18 galleries covers a wide range of science and technology topics, including light, sound, motion, electricity and magnetism, mathematics, life science, geography, meteorology, computer, transportation, communication, food science, energy, and home technology. About 80% of the exhibitions are participatory so that visitors may learn through direct involvement. On the third floor is a playground-type gallery designed for young children. With the exhibits designed by City of Science and Industry of France and the Hong Kong Science Museum, the gallery aims to let children experience science through play. Some exciting exhibits include a kids' work site, build your own coaster, cloud ring, time tower, and hidden animals. Along with seasonal workshops, children will be able to explore the spectacles of science in their own way. With its interactive displays and engaging activities, the museum is an excellent family destination. It provides opportunities for learning together, which makes it a great outing for parents and children. The museum provides insight into Hong Kong's contribution to science and technology, which can deepen your understanding of the city's history and development. The Hong Kong Museum of Art is perfect for art lovers, offering exhibitions of Chinese art, contemporary art, and even international art. It's a place where creativity and culture meet, and you get to experience the works of both local and global artists. Use Trip.com to plan your trip to the museum. MyCopyHub brings you the next generation of copy AI for your audience. MyCopyHub is an all-in-one AI tool to help make content creation easier, faster, and human. Establish your LinkedIn, Facebook, and IG brand in just a few clicks. Your busy schedule shouldn't stop you from building your social media presence. Don't worry about managing your content. MyCopyHub's calendar gives you an overview of your content plans. Get started today and start building your social media presence using MyCopyHub. The Hong Kong Space Museum is a public astronomy and space science museum located in Tsim Sha Tsui. The building is notable for its hemispherical shape, which contains a planetarium and the only one in Hong Kong. The main facility of the museum are located in a building next to the planetarium, showcasing information about the solar system, cosmology, and spaceflight. It's accessible from Salisbury Road and is adjacent to the Hong Kong Cultural Center, the Hong Kong Museum of Art, and the Tsim Sha Tsui Clock Tower. The idea of a planetarium was originally proposed in 1961 by the Urban Council. 10 years later, the Urban Services Department set up a working group to study overseas experience in establishing planetariums. The study was aimed at laying the groundwork for setting up the future Hong Kong Space Museum. The Hong Kong government decided to build the museum in Tsim Sha Tsui and invited Mr. Joseph Liu to serve as planetarium advisor. In 1974, the USD signed a contract with the Carl Zeiss Company to purchase a planetarium and other equipment with a price of over 3 million Hong Kong dollars. Construction commenced in 1977, with the museum being opened on October 8, 1980. The museum contained the world's first computerized planetarium. In November 2008, the Hong Kong Space Museum spent 34 million Hong Kong dollars on the first major overhaul of the planetarium since it opened in 1980. The major overhaul mainly involved the installation of a new digital planetarium projection system, a high-resolution projection system that is only available in a few space museums from other parts of the world. Not only can the system play 3D shows and movies on the hemispherical projection dome inside the Space Museum, but it is also capable of simulating scenes of stars, planets, and other celestial objects from anywhere in the universe, either in real time or at past points in time. The 300 seats in the planetarium were also replaced with ones that spot a multilingual interactive feature. The museum comprises two wings, east and west. The former planetarium's nucleus has an egg-shaped dome structure. Beneath it are the Space Theater, the Hall of Cosmos, OmniMax projection room, workshops, and offices. The West Wing houses the wings of space exploration, the lecture hall, the gift shop, and offices. The museum has two thematic exhibition halls, the Hall of Cosmos and the Hall of Space Exploration on the ground and first floors respectively. The exhibits predominantly are interactive, enabling visitors to learn through a series of entertaining and educational experiences. Inside the Space Theater, there is a hemispherical projection dome with a diameter of 23 meters, boosting the first OmniMax film projector in the Eastern Hemisphere. The museum is also the first planetarium in the world to possess a fully automatic control system at its Space Theater. Each year, the museum produces Sky Show to be displayed using the digital planetarium projection system and introduces the best foreign 3D dome shows to Hong Kong. The Hong Kong Space Museum is a great destination for anyone interested in space exploration, science, and technology. The museum offers hands-on displays where visitors can engage with various aspects of space science, from rocket launches to mysteries of the universe. The museum is also home to a large state-of-the-art planetarium. The Hong Kong Museum of Art is the first and main art museum located on Salisbury Road. It is a public museum managed by the LCSD of Hong Kong. Admission to the museum is free for permanent exhibitions. Founded in 1962, the Hong Kong Museum of Art is the city's first public art museum, giving home to 18,800 sets of exhibits. After its renovation in 2019, the museum is now even more spacious and well connected with a seamless link between artworks, the environment, and the viewing experience. The museum's glass walls also serve as picture frames for another art piece, the Victoria Harbour. The Hong Kong Museum of Art got a makeover in 2019 when it underwent a complete renovation, drawing inspiration from Victoria Harbour. The new building facades are made of fiber cement boards that resemble waves under different levels of sunlight. The floor-to-ceiling windows on each floor also allow visitors to take in breathtaking views of the harbor. The expansion of the museum from 4 to 5 stories has increased the indoor exhibition space to around 10,000 square meters and the number of galleries from 7 to 12, including 2 newly built ones on the top floor, as well as an annex in the new wing. Head to the top floor exhibition halls and you will notice how the laminated glass and wired mesh soften the natural light, creating a more comfortable viewing experience. With a higher ceiling, the new floor can accommodate large-scale works, while the third floor-to-ceiling windows look out to the harbor, making it an ideal spot for a selfie with friends. The wing located in the new annex block is the largest exhibition space at Hong Kong Museum of Art. With a transparent, airy design, it makes effective use of natural light and allows for greater curatorial flexibility. It can accommodate large-scale art pieces with a height of up to 9 meters, not your typical exhibition space. Its patio-like design with glass curtain walls enable interaction between exhibits and sunlight while connecting the interior with exterior, creating an unforgettable viewing experience. The Hong Kong Museum of Art houses over 18,800 sets of art pieces and artifacts in 4 main collections: modern and Hong Kong art, Chinese antiquities, Chinese painting and calligraphy, and China trade art. With such a wide range of exhibits, from Neolithic to contemporary art, and from Hong Kong to around the world, there is something for every art lover. Over the years, the museum has received significant donations of exhibitions. Including Zhu by Zhu collection of Chinese painting and calligraphy, Qi Lo Lu collection of Chinese painting and calligraphy, Jing Guan Lu collection and paintings, and personal archives of Master Wu Guanzhong. Seeing art anew, mounting and conservation of Chinese painting and calligraphy. Ho Lu Quan, the master of Qi Lo Lu, once lamented the destruction of ancient Chinese painting and calligraphy due to wars, natural calamities, pest damage, and the natural elements. The survival of these artworks owes much to the meticulous craftsmanship and traditional mounting techniques. In collaboration with echoing the theme of merging art and science, the exhibition features a series of multimedia displays created by local art group XR Experience through the use of augmented reality technology and projection, revealing the step-by-step processes in mounting and introducing a variety of commonly used mounting tools. The designed interactive animation also allows you to gain first-hand insight into their work. Art of Gifting, the Fu Yuan Xuan collection of Chinese snuff bottles was a donation from Mrs. Josephine Sin. It was a collection comprising of 490 sets of Chinese snuff bottles from the Fu Yuan Xuan collection, which was the most extensive and comprehensive of its kind ever received by a museum in Hong Kong. Epitomizing the finest skills of artistry of Chinese artisans, the small and delicate snuff bottles soon became popular among nobilities and high-ranking officials since emerging in the early Qing dynasty, and were often given as precious gifts in diplomatic, official, and social settings. Like many 20th century Chinese artisans who navigated between realism and abstraction, Dr. Liu Wang Quan Kun, the master of Jing Guan Lu, aspires to create his photographic works by embracing the Chinese artistic ideal of taking the likeness in unlikeness as true likeness. Photography garnered for him trophies in the form of international awards. This exhibition includes a selection of Dr. Wang's photographic works in correlation with the paintings and calligraphies from the Jingguan Lu collection. It aims to showcase how the collector-photographer picture is intrinsic for both collecting and photographing endeavors. During the 18th and 19th century, Canton, present-day Guangzhou, was the center of foreign trade in China. There were some busy shopping streets near foreign factories in the southwest suburbs of the Canton city, along the Pearl River, with rows of stores selling various crafts and curiosities. From tea leaves, local products, snacks, to drinks. The target customers were mostly foreign traders. This exhibition showcases a wide variety of China trade art collections to reconstruct scenes of the bustling shopping paradise in Canton. They exhibit life planning of the Chinese literary, selected Chinese painting and calligraphy from Zhu Bai Zhu collection. Phase 1 is about the ancient literary who often found themselves at crossroads between being an official or recluse, each path reflecting a different attitude towards life and career. This exhibition showcases selected works from the Zhu Bai Zai collection, featuring the theme of life planning through the creations by different groups of scholarly officials and reclusive literati. By presenting the distinctive paths of these two different groups of people, the exhibition explores the diverse artistic styles and aspirations shaped by the artist's lives and personal encounters. The exhibit display Hong Kong Artist Dialogue series by Leung Lyman, Ready, Set, Go, is about being a winner at the game of life, which explores the expectation of many parents for the children's future. The key of success lies in setting career-oriented direction when the child enters kindergarten or even ahead. 7 children characters dressed in kindergarten uniforms are depicted in Ganbi painting, taking inspiration from 7 types of ancient literature from Ming and Qing dynasties, including court painters, scholar officials, intellectuals, reclusive literary loyalists, twice-serving officials, and monk painters. As one of Hong Kong's leading cultural institutions, the museum showcases the city's unique blend of Eastern and Western influences, making it a fascinating place to learn about Hong Kong's cultural heritage and its role in the broader world of art. Beyond art itself, the museum offers an aesthetic experience with its tranquil atmosphere, beautiful displays, and peaceful view of Victoria Harbour. Yessim stands out as a premier eSIM provider renowned for its comprehensive coverage across 150 plus countries and its innovative approach to connectivity solutions. With a focus on affordability and flexibility, Yessim offers a diverse range of data plans tailored to individual needs, including single country, global, and regional eSIM packages. One of Yessim's standout features is its international eSIM, designed for globetrotters who demand flexibility and cost effectiveness. This empowers travelers to stay connected without constraints. Use the promo code TRAVELPAYOUTS2024 for a discount of €3 for new users. The Hong Kong Museum of History used to offer insights into the influences that have shaped Hong Kong's identity, from its Chinese heritage to its British colonial history. They provide a nuanced understanding of how the city developed into the global metropolis it is today. Now it houses an exhibit on national security and the 2019 Hong Kong police protests. Use my link to help plan your trip to the Hong Kong Museum of History using trip.com. Tsim Sha Tsui's monument, Tsim Sha Tsui's museums, like Hong Kong Museum of History, lets you learn about the fascinating evolution of the city, from its ancient artifacts, from its colonial past to its rise as a modern metropolis. It's a deep dive into both local and regional history. The Hong Kong Museum of Art is perfect for art lovers, offering exhibitions of Chinese art, contemporary art, and even international art. It's a place where creativity and culture meet, and you can get to experience the works of both local and global artists. The Hong Kong Science Museum and Space Museum provide interactive experiences perfect for families and anyone curious about science, technology, and the cosmos. They offer hand-in-hand exhibitions that make learning fun and engaging for younger visitors. The mix of modern art and traditional history in Tsim Sha Tsui's museums allows you to see the roots of Hong Kong's culture and its dynamic contemporary artistic scene. Whether you're into classical Chinese art or cutting-edge modern exhibits, there's something for every interest. These museums offer insight into the influences that have shaped Hong Kong's identity, from its Chinese heritage to its British colonial past. They provide a nuanced understanding of how the city developed into a global metropolis. In my next vlog, I'll be visiting Admiralty and Hong Kong Park.